rental program where I rent a system out for either a week or two. And that's really helpful for people. I just had someone who had broken her leg in this one place and rented it for a couple weeks to help to assist the healing process. And then if people so choose, they can roll that rental fee over into the purchase price if they decide they ever would like to purchase one. So I do market them, and it all just depends on what people's needs are as to, how they proceed. So some people just see me at the office, some people rent, some people purchase. It's just, it depends. Like with neuropathy, if neuropathy is caused from chemo, once it goes away and it's gone, it doesn't come back unless they do chemo again. But if it's diabetic and we reverse it completely, they really do need to do lights ongoing to keep it gone. So it just depends on the situation, and everybody's needs are different.
Sure. Is there anything that's contraindicated with this?
Not really. They say not to put the pads directly on a fetus. They say not to put it directly on a tumor, although you can go around the tumor. You just can't put it directly on a tumor. And those are really the only thing. The eye mask doesn't have near infrared. It's red and blue diodes. And if someone is prone to seizures, this is not a contraindication from the FDA. It's just my own being cautious. I don't put the eye mask directly over their eyes because it is, even though you can't really see the pulse, it's there. So I just put it up on the forehead a little. So other than that, really there is none. It's not electrical, it's just light. So it can be used with pacemakers and things like that. No problem.
Awesome. So what are the major things people would come to you for? We touched on a couple of things, but I really think that people should hear what really are all of the different things, because you might have something and not think, well, that's not going to help me.
Oh my God. It's like a first aid kit. It truly is like a first aid kit. It's exceptional for burns. Someone I know had a spider bite. It was a Hoboken spider, similar to a brown recluse, and the tissue all eroded, so it was this big wound. And within a week, it was completely healed with the lights. So burns, spider bites. It's good for neurological conditions. So with your, even autism, actually, strokes, PTSD, brain trauma. We've been using it. It takes a little bit longer, but with MS, Alzheimer's, all your neurological things benefit from increased blood flow and oxygen. And then, if you go head to foot, neuropathy is extraordinary. I treated a woman who had a fatty liver, and we got the liver back in shape. So the detox is fantastic in it. So it helps with muscle and tendon issues. I had a woman who was in an accident over a year ago. She did therapy for a year, and she could only lift her elbow to her shoulder. And I gave her 3 sessions with the lights, and she has complete mobility with her arm now. Now, because the lights give the body what it needs to heal. I never know how someone will heal, how fast it will be. That's just between their body and the lights. I mean, I don't know. But what we're doing is we're empowering their body to heal itself, which is just the way it should be, because our bodies are miracles. They know what to do.
Oh, it's speaking to the choir here on that one for sure. Yeah, you give the body the right food, the right environment, and it makes such a big difference. Absolutely.
Exactly.
So we've got about 5 minutes left. So tell me, is there something we have not touched on that the listeners really would benefit from hearing?
Yeah, I truly, I am of the mind that everything can be healed. And I know you're of that mind as well.
Yeah.
And both of us have seen miracles happen when people get out of their comfort zone and, try new things, whether it's you with diets and new thinking. And the lights are the same thing. It's not a familiar technology, but it is being used in the medical world. In Europe, it's very widely used. And Russia has been using light technology for years, and that's how they would get Olympic skaters that had a spill. They'd get them back on the ice the next day. And it's been used in the equine world for many, many years. So it is becoming more familiar. And so I believe that people need to open up to possibilities of empowering themselves and their bodies to actually heal without having to always take a pill and do what's kind of the known. So even though it's a new technology, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's been around for a long time. NASA used it up in space. They were having a hard time with their astronauts' wounds and different things healing, and they found that light therapy was brilliant at that. So it's nothing new, but a lot of people, they give their power away. They just want to go take a pill and have it happen and have it be fast. And this is a process. But it's a beautiful process because you're allowing your body to do what it wants to do and knows what to do.
Yeah, that's just a huge thing, is that if we allow our bodies, if we give it what it needs and we allow it to heal itself, it will. That's a huge piece. And I love that this is not the Band-Aid that the drugs are. Sometimes drugs are really an important piece, but if we have other options, and from what I'm hearing you say is, it's actually, we're going to resolve a lot of issues so that they're not ongoing anymore.
Yes, and it's a process. For example, when people get neuropathy, they get a tingling, they get a lot of pain, and then they go into numbness. So if you're unraveling neuropathy, when you're coming out of numbness, it's going to hurt more because you're feeling the pain. And so you feel the pain, and eventually we unwind from that, and you get to be totally healed and back to where you were. You get your balance back. You're more functional. But sometimes it will hurt a little bit. Not the hurt's always been there. You just haven't been able to feel it. And people go, "Oh no, it's hurting me. I this isn't working." And actually, it's a sign of movement that things really are working. I worked on someone with shingles, and they had nerve damage. And the shingles were gone, but they couldn't even put a shirt on their back.
Oh.
And So I did a 20-minute session, and for 20 minutes after, there was absolutely no pain. It was completely gone. It felt great. And then it came back. And they said, well, this isn't working. And I said, yes, it is. It worked for 20 minutes. This is a process. We're unwinding this. We're bringing the oxygen and blood flow in, and the body is doing what it does. And so sometimes it's not instant. Sometimes it is, but most of the time, it's a process.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. We didn't get to where we are immediately. There was something that had to have happened. So Vivie, thank you so much. I want you just to tell everybody how, one more time, to get a hold of you the best way, so that they can feel better too.
Yes, I would love to. My website is opt4light.com, opt4light.com. And my phone number is 928-301-0717, 928-301-0717. My name is Vivie, Vivie Bishop. And my email is vivie@opt4light.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This has been so eye-opening. And I hope everybody hears it out there, because we want people to be at the best quality health they possibly can be. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Love talking with like-minded people. Everybody, you are listening to SRQ Exclusive on Society Bites Radio. Have an amazing day.
Yo, yeah, I know what time it is.
It's like a little noise. Freedom. Maybe. Believe my vision.